Long ago, cradled by the green, quiet mountains, there was a small village. Here, life moved with the sun. It was a place of terracotta roofs, winding dirt paths, and the sweet smell of wood smoke in the evening air. And in this village lived a young boy named Anay. He had no family to call his own, but his heart was full of care for everyone and everything around him. You could see it in the small things he did, sweeping the dust from his small hut, offering the last crust of his bread to a stray dog, or helping an elder lift a heavy basket. He was a small boy with a spirit as vast as the mountains that watched over him. Far, far above the world of mortals, beyond the highest peaks, floated a city made of light and cloud. This was Devilok, a realm of pearly white stone and shimmering gold. Here, time flowed like a gentle river, and peace was the law of the land. In this celestial city lived a young prince named Aryant. He was graceful and kind, with eyes that held an innocent curiosity about the world below. From his balcony of swirling clouds, he would watch the tiny lives of humans, listening as the elders spoke of their fragile world. One day, filled with a quiet yearning, he approached his father, the celestial king, Devraj. His father listened, his face stern but kind. "Hearts of mortals are tender, son," he said in a measured voice. "If you go, learn to protect them first." With quiet resolve, Aryant replied, "I will learn." That night, the mountain sky was breathless and silvered by the moon. The little village was deep in sleep. As if parting a velvet curtain, the clouds opened, and a soft spiral of light and cloud began to descend. Aryant drifted down, touching the earth at the edge of the village as gently as a falling leaf. He stood there for a moment, marveling at the new sensations, the rich scent of soil, the cool night air on his skin. He looked at the sleeping huts, a feeling of wonder filling him. He whispered to the quiet night, "So this is Earth." His first real discovery happened near the old stone well at the center of the village. The moonlight caught the water's surface, making it gleam. Suddenly, a tiny, desperate meow echoed from deep within the well. A stray cat had fallen in. Just then, Anay arrived, a small lantern swinging in his hand. He was already tying a rope, his small face set with determination, ready to lower himself into the darkness. He was brave, but he was just a boy, and the rope began to tremble in his hands. But before he could slip, a soft glow appeared. A gentle wind of light swirled down into the well and lifted the frightened cat, placing it safely into Annie's waiting arms. Anay looked up, his fear turning to awe. A figure stepped out of the shimmer of light. "Do not be afraid," Aryant said softly. Anay, cradling the cat, could only whisper, "Who are you?" Aryant smiled, his eyes reflecting the starlight. "A friend," and so, a friendship began, one that bridged the vast distance between heaven and earth. Their days were filled with shared discoveries. Anay, with a proud smile, showed Aryant his most prized possession, a broken wooden toy, and together, their hands mended it. In return, Aryant showed Anay a small wonder of his own. He gently lifted a tiny cloud from the sky, and a soft, playful rain sprinkled down on the thirsty crops, earning laughter from the children and grateful smiles from the villagers. They sat together on hilltops, watching the stars as Aryant traced the constellations with a spark of golden light. Anay offered Aryant a simple bowl of rice, and the celestial prince ate with fascination, learning the taste of human food and the warmth of a shared meal. In their friendship, they learned from each other humility and wonder, braided together into something stronger than either of them could be alone. But where there is light, shadows can gather. One evening, the sky turned ominous. Unnatural black clouds, thick and menacing, rolled in over the mountain peaks, swallowing the last of the daylight. A chilling cold swept through the valley. From the jagged crags, a creature of living shadow and smoke descended. Its eyes were like dying coals, and its formless tendrils reached out, snuffing out lanterns and leaving a trail of cold and decay. It was the shadow beast. Villagers screamed, fleeing into their homes. "Stay inside, close your doors," they cried. The air grew still and stifling, but Anay did not run. He stood his ground, trembling but steady, his small form a silhouette against the encroaching darkness. He whispered to himself, "No, we cannot run." In a moonless field before the village, Anay stepped forward to face the monstrous beast. In that moment, Aryant appeared at his shoulder, a shimmer of quiet light in the oppressive dark. The beast seemed to mock them, its voice a thousand whispering winds. "Why defend them?" it echoed. But as it loomed, Anay's simple, unwavering courage did something incredible. It acted like a beacon, drawing out Aryant's latent divine power. A golden shield of pure light manifested between the boy and the beast. It wasn't just a shield of energy. It glowed with the faces of all the people Anay had helped and cared for, a mirror of his own compassion. Anay, with a small, fearless smile, answered the beast, "Because they are my home." The shield parried a shadowy tendril. Acting on instinct, Anay threw a handful of dust into the creature's glowing eyes, a simple, human tactic. As the beast recoiled, Aryant called down a bolt of lightning from the storm clouds. But it was Anay's brave heart that seemed to guide its path, a perfect emblem of their friendship, mortal courage directing divine force. The shadow beast fractured like ink dropped in sunlit water, dissolving into harmless smoke that drifted away on the wind. As dawn broke, its pure, clean light swept across the valley. The village was safe. People emerged from their homes, quiet and relieved. But on the edge of the clouds, celestial attendants appeared, their white gold robes shimmering. King Devraj himself was with them. He looked at his son, his expression a mixture of pride and solemn duty. "You have crossed the line, son," he said, "but you have learned something the heavens often forget." The villagers gathered to thank their celestial friend. On the hilltop where they had watched the stars, Anay and Aryant shared a final, poignant farewell. Anay held back his tears. "Friends never leave," he said, his voice small but certain. Aryant smiled a sad, gentle smile as he began to ascend back into the clouds. "They do not." He looked at Anay one last time. "Keep looking up when you need me." As he rose higher, Aryant became a single, steady golden star in the fresh morning sky. Anay, a small silhouette against the rising sun, watched until he could see it no more. Then, he turned and walked back toward his village, his heart fuller and his courage affirmed, ready to help his people rebuild. For greatness often dwells where kindness lives. And when the sky meets the earth, friendship can bind the two. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales from around the world. We'll see you next time.